Bum. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Divinity 2 Enhanced Edition. Everyone's playing this game. I love this game. I'm going to be playing Tactician mode, which I've never beat before. And I'm going to be playing with mods. All the gift bags. So we're just going to balls to the wall. Have fun with it. Now, I have a bunch of mods, which I'll show in the description if you want to check them out. I'm going to try to have every character play a mod class. I know what happens in Act 2. Or at the beginning of the end of Act 1. End of Act 2. So I'm going to keep all the companions just by having an enhanced party. Just a heads up. As of right now, though, I don't know what I'm going to play. That is me right now. I think I want my main character to be... a fighter of some sorts? So I'm thinking of... Gravewalker? Berserker? Void Knight? Dimension Reaper sounds interesting. I think we're gonna do... start between these two. I mean, I can do both. But as of right now, I will just rock the Void Knight. I'm gonna be a lizard. Hey, because lizards are badass. As I played my very first playthrough. Some of the lizard fates just look amazing. Like, look at that little guy. Look at that little guy. So we give ourselves badass horns. I do dig the horns. But that also looks gnarly. We just go simple. Looking at both.
You're not trying to greet the Reaper. Meet your maker. Greet the Reaper for me.
Decisions. I think I'm gonna rock this. Blue red? Sure. So we want strength and crit, I'm assuming. Execution seems cool. Keep what we have, though. Talents, opportunist, sure. Would be a barbarian, a noble. Yeah. Boom. Alright. I was gonna have my camera on, but I'm tired. And I look like shit. So no camera.
It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And, like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared, and sent to Fort Joy. I'd come here to kill Godwoken. But instead, I became part of their story.
Alright.
So, still a bit groggy, are we? Don't worry. The sedative will wear off soon enough. Easy now. No need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to me upstairs.
What did you do to me? For those who have never played Divinity, highly recommend. The game is outstanding.
It wasn't not a very chatty fellow, are you?
Bucket. Yes, however, we need to do the gift bags. Sad that achievements get disabled doing this, but you know, it is what it is. But I said I was gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Okay. Get my little range stuff. Got my helmet. I don't care about the tutorial.
Yes, this is a rare kind of magic. I'll need to write to headquarters right away.
What's the book?
Why, you're looking a bit more chipper.
The Source King, since there are no magic to foul, even those that would block or even remove the Source in an individual. I delight in this madness. It is an invitation to manipulate all which we once believed immutable. He provides all manner of experimental subjects.
There you are. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash. In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. all passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
Brr.
Are you seriously? This is a ship. It floats on water. It is a vessel that allows us to travel the sea.
Oh.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative. Oh well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy. A new life awaits, and if you're a particularly good boy, perhaps a cure as well. An end to Source. For good.
I'm a good boy.
Good gods. There's been a...
Ugly sight, isn't it?
It is.
Comes me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did
Inform
this.
her that she wasn't this man's protector.
Finn didn't see it like that. He was desperate for us to help him. Two things scared the living daylights out of him. His own shadow and his own source. We'll find out who did this. Speaking of...
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even stir. You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course.
So you don't hear from the House of Dreams. When you sleep, you truly sleep.
Figured as much. Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform. Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you.
I ain't a snitch.
A lizard of principle. I get it. Wonder how you'll feel when whoever did this does it again. You let me know if you hear anything. Whoever did this is dangerous.
Go.
Why won't you sing? Ah, there you are. Husband.
Yes, my wife.
Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not at all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this loser woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly allergical.
Play along and take her arm with a grin.
How very correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb refuses to be confused with anyone else. What? What's so funny?
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and git, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we?
Say that's true enough and shake her hand.
You presume right.
You can look around at me.
Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball every day after lunch. You're too soft for it. You take care, though.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel sneer. As quickly as they came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no change came over her.
Good luck, Chief.
Thanks. Now, do I really... Oh, Pedro, hold on.
Don't you get saucy with me when you clearly don't know the first thing about sauce. Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
That right. I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Mezd. Your kind always hung closest to our line, like wolves around a campfire.
Well,
A knife.
we've got this wolf on a leash now.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with it.
Ooh. My knife. Now I can sucker punch people. Hell yeah.
A scruffy man lounges against the wall.
What?
Alright.
Leans to
We're just gonna talk to all these guys real quick.
The death, the joy, one eat.
Why? Away.
If
So that way we have our introductions. I don't know if we actually need to do this.
all of a sudden he grips you.
Now, on to any.
A broad dwarf. He
But this way they just know who we are.
his,
Ooh.
Be good, you scallywag.
the elf is reading of he reach. He's he,
No, you are take it this way.
no.
Other wife.
Jill, is that right?
An elf.
I bet just
She.
Alright.
You are Jill, aren't you?
I ain't. Here to register, sir. Good, good. Magister Williams is just about done with the last passenger. You faring okay so far?
I'm fine.
Glad to hear it. You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
Keep those bolts trained on her.
Standing at the center
Oh.
of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
Hold on, what you mean by that?
That means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
Chill, woman, chill!
What's happened?
The loot. A big piece of wood. The effects are unknown. Boop. Oh, what the fuck? Rusted Guardian sword? Hell yeah. Okay. I like her just murders some of these people. Alright. We gotta hurry. Who the fuck are you? Oh, you're a Reaper. Hi, doggo.
The hound paws desperately at its snout. It winces as it draws blood from its wet black nose and continues scratching.
What's wrong?
The dog notices you for the first time and snuffs. The hairs on its back prickling as it lowers itself into a lunge.
You sorcerer!
It sneezes suddenly and paws at its nose once more.
Can't smell. Can't breathe. Too much sauce. Too much. Too much. Please make it stop.
I'm not the one who did this. I'd stop it if I could.
The dog whines.
Oh.
Damn, that doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards.
I'm coming in.
Thank the gods. By the fine grace, what was...
He eyes the collar circling your neck and reaches a hand towards his blade.
Another sorcerer!
The Magister's companion doesn't blink, frozen in place at the sight of you.
What's going on here?
What you don't know? Mutiny. Did that witch fix your collar too?
He whispers loudly to the other Magister.
Don't just cower there, Rix. Take out your blade.
Rix grabs his sword, which shakes in the rhythm of his trembling hand.
He's injured. Oh shit.
The Magisters look to each other, then back to you, and unsheath their blades with a metallic zing.
Your lies end here. Get him.
Well, shit. Void mark. Ow. 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 It killed me? Huh. What killed me?
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters. Damn, that doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards.
Rix
Oh.
looks to his companion, who then looks to you. They drop their hands to their sides.
Go then.
Well, I wanted to fight him. Oh, chastity. I guess it is what it is. Sadly, if I can beat my ass. Cheaters. My first bow. Definitely looted.
What in blazes? Something's pounding on the hull.
That the mark has been locked in the store. Stay out. Unix both.
The marking on the door was you press your palm against the door. You pass through the door and are suddenly face to face with an undead. His skull is bizarrely angular, and a glorious jewel sits in the middle of his forehead. The skeleton is quickly leafing through a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia, muttering to himself.
No. What damn fools record knowledge on a pulped tree? It catches fire, it turns into must when wet, it cannot even resist acid. No wonder they're so bloody ignorant.
The skeleton looks up and notices you for the first time.
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be running and screaming or some such?
Something familiar with about the way you hold that book.
The skeleton groans and looks back to his book, frantically flipping from page to page.
Yes, indeed. It's the look of someone that wants to read the bloody book he's holding. Now, if you're really quite finished, I believe you have lifeboats to flee to.
You were the elf.
Please, I was no more an elf than you are those rags you're wearing. I had a mask, rather ingeniously designed, which allowed me to take that primitive form. A mask that was stolen by that damned witch after her little scene. Still, she'll drown with the rest of these fools, and I will simply pluck my mask from her cold, dead hands. Remember,
Okay.
one of your race's weaknesses is having your lungs filled with water until you can no longer breathe. So, try to avoid that, perhaps.
The skeleton resumes his...
Thanks. Yes, I step in fire. Interesting choice. Oh, he's the big dead. I can burn out the fire. That's a lot of health. Can I survive any of this? I'm just trying to fucking survive. Holy shit! This is gonna be harder than I thought. Rip. You be a big octopusy. Excuse me, gentlemen, just need to loot your bodies. So I will probably die.
That means there's still a chance.
Shut your trap, kid. Children and dwarves first, just like the
Oh.
old stories say.
The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes to no avail.
Said there were other people down there. We need to help them.
You see those tentacles, kid? It's time to get the hell out of here.
You're a coward.
Thank you. There's a ladder right over there. You can go straight down.
You're gonna be the death of us, you hear? Had to open your big mouth.
Now that we've got
I'm here to help.
If you can walk, get yourself up the ladder. There's a... Wait! Find Woken! These beardless bugs won't sink the ship on my watch.
Damn, he has a lot of action points. He just caught himself on fire though, which is a choice. Ow.
I thought Voidwoken was supposed to be scary. I'll yield to none. Let the games begin.
They who are about to triumph.
I've faced worse.
Oh. You didn't do anything. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh. She's sending it. Help?
The Reaper for me.
Help? Oh. Ha! I'm gonna live. I'm gonna live. Maybe.
Telling whether I might be more. We need to move. They smell even worse dead than alive. That's had about
Fuck those guys.
I hear something. It's Magister Siwan. The one who put on.
She tries to speak, but can only gape as she clutches her neck, trying to stem the bleeding of a gushing wound. With jagged movements, she raises her clenched fist and holds out a length of cloth, soaked with some kind of strong-smelling tincture.
We could try to help her.
Quickly soaks through the cloth. Magister Siwan's mouth opens and closes, her eyes wide in terror.
Trying to get.
Blood pours out from around the bandage. Magister Siwan reaches out to you, her hand flailing.
Tighter.
It's working. The pressure is stemming the flow of blood. Siwan clutches your arm, her eyes locked with yours. Something within the ship snaps. The floorboards shudder.
Continue.
Siwan struggles to her feet, clinging to you tightly. The ship lets out a deep groan, then cracks.
Ah!
Ripping the ship apart.
Thing's massive.
I have plans for you, child. Rise.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Oriven.
Well, we did it. This is going to be difficult. And we arrived at the beach. Da, 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 da.
Those void war can make short bloody work of the ship. Am I the lone survivor? Seems somewhat. I thought the order would get rid of any trace of the old Source King.
Cool. He's just one of the traders. Do we mess with any of this? No. There's like a bunch of traders here, I'm pretty sure. So she's gonna teach. All of this stuff. I do not need to change my profession. Interesting. A steak. Okay, well. We're gonna end it there. These are my other saves. There. Did a playthrough with somebody. Solo! Alright, we're gonna stop it there. We made it off the tour ship. That's what matters. Continue more in the next video. Bye bye. We'll start getting some companions.